Hi, this is Pastor Rachel McIver-Maury, and this is the introduction video for the book of Judges for those of you who are reading the Bible in a year. The book of Judges is part of what we refer to as the Deuteronomistic history, which contains the book, of course, of Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, the books of Samuel, and the books of Kings. And all of them make a very specific case about how God works, and you see that really clearly and explicitly in the book of Judges. What you see is a pattern again and again in the book of Judges of the people falling away from God, worshiping other gods, then crying out to the God we know as Yahweh, and then that God sends a judge or somebody who can be a leader to lead them out of the present crisis. And we see this again and again. And there's some pretty colorful judges that get sent. Points for letting me know which one is your favorite. Now, the reason for this is very, very clear because the book of Judges in its present form came to us while the people of Jerusalem specifically were in exile in Babylon around 586 BCE and following, about 70 years following. So this was intended to help convey to the people in exile that there was still hope to repent, for God to find them, for a new leader to emerge. So as you read the book of Judges, that's something that's very, very important to keep in mind. Now, you'll also notice that we'll see more of what we saw in Joshua in this very troubling conquest narrative and these questions that arise about how God regards other peoples of the earth who aren't among the chosen people. And those are important questions to struggle with, and don't try and come down on an answer too quickly for that, but really sit with those questions. And then ask yourself, if you were in exile, how would this book have read to you? And what would this book have meant to you? As always, we have our three questions, and the first is, where is God in what I am reading? And the second question is, what ideas or images or language are most challenging to me and why? And then the third one to ask and consider is, what's going on in the world around me that connects with this passage and how? Or are there any dissonances that I want to name? See you next time. Thanks.